Is this guy supposed to be the ultimate badass?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the night show of the Frisky Report. We're in it. We're in it to win it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the chat box. And today we got a lot to cover. Got my co-host here.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, bro?
What's going on, brother?
We got a lot to talk about, bro. We got
Indeed
a lot
we
to
do.
talk about.
Indeed.
Free agent preview. We got some stuff to talk about. Tyron, obviously. Cowboys decided not to use a tag today, bro. So nobody worthy, like you said, totally agree with you. Nobody worthy of it. And so we'll talk about that. We'll look at Brugler's Cowboys mock draft. And we'll talk about everything in between, as usual, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat box. We do appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time here with us tonight, Mike. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into the news of the day. Free agent frenzy is about to kick off. Tampering season is in effect, Mike. So we're starting to see teams cut players in this sort of things. All right. Jamal Adams. All right. This guy, the bust trade of bust trades ever, bro. And there's a couple of fans that want him, bro. Where do you stand on this? I'm just curious. I don't know your answer, but just to cut through that, we'll start with that.
Dude, I love a lot of our fan base, but I hate the majority of our fan base. All right. If you're subscribed to us and you rock with us, we usually agree. That's why you hit the subscribe button. That's why you want to tune into us, because we agree on a lot of things. There's a lot of people out there that don't hit subscribe button or don't hit the follow button because we just can't get funky with the vibes of a. And it's one player, Joe, can get cut. Dude, Jamal Adams, Hendrickson, or whatever, Eric Kendricks just got cut too. Oh, that has Cowboys on. Calm down, people. Calm down. All right. We keep it 100 over here. We keep it funky. All right. Let me move my mic out of the way so you can see me when I say this. All right. Sometimes I have to clean off my glasses because all the bull crap that I see, I want to make sure it ain't stuck to my glasses. All right. Just because a player gets released does not mean they need a star on their helmet. Can I say that again, Joe? Just for the people in the back. Just because a player gets released doesn't mean he needs a star on the helmet. These guys wanted Richard Sherman. Oh, Richard Sherman this, Richard Sherman that. Richard Sherman was never coming here. Oh, Jamal Adams, never coming here. Oh, Earl Thomas, never coming here. Stop the cap. Stop the BS. Stop it. No Jamal Adams. It got sour for a reason. It's going to get sour here. We already have a culture issue. We don't need diva issues. We're on the cups of having a diva issue. And Jamal Adams, complete diva. Somebody put hashtag diva in the comments section.
Not only that, bro, but the part is, I mean, it would be interesting if this guy was healthy. This guy goes out there, makes one tackle. He's done it for the game, for the year. He's been like the Seahawks. I think we got retribution for our Joey Galloway trade through that. All right. They got a taste of that medicine, baby. And I'm glad because we got ripped off on that trade. They got their eyes poked out even worse with that trade. All right. So there you go, Seahawks. Take that, drink that medicine, swallow that shit on. So, man, Yeah, man. So he's among the others. There's a lot of guys that are getting released here and there. Diggs was another one from the Seahawks. You mentioned Eric Kendricks. I think might garner something there because obviously the Minnesota Zimmer connection there. We have a need at linebacker, so that could be something more that I would believe than a lot of the other ones that are out there, right, Mike? So, Cobb, this will dovetail into our conversation with the Tyron Smith, Mike. There was a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors that the Cowboys' number one offseason free agent Tyron Smith, and it looks like they have other plans here, Mike. They let him walk. They didn't tag him. Supposedly the Patriots and Chiefs are going to go all in to get him, all right, for 13 games or so. So, what's your thought on? Well, what's your theory, bro? I'll give you mine here, but why did the Cowboys decide to let Tyron walk? And see you later, man.
I was one of the few Cowboy creators that wanted Tyron Smith to stay in January. All right. If there was one guy that I wanted, Joe, I said it on here. I said it on Talking Crazy. I've said this since January. I want Tyron Smith back because I know what it's like to have Chuma Adoga. I know what it's like to have Chaz Green, right? And so Cowboys, obviously, money is a big issue here. As you iterated, he could play 6 games. He could play 8. He could play 13. Hell, it could be a God-given miracle and he plays all 17 games, right? But at the same time, Joe, you got to look at this as a business standpoint. Someone said, they should invest in that position 3 years ago. They did. His name was Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith just got kicked into guard, and that's where he feels comfortable playing. Tyron Smith, thank you for holding down that blind side. But at the end of the day, it's just time to go. You got to get younger, stronger, faster. We always preach about getting younger at the quarterback position. The blind side's no different, right? We understand how it's hard to replace a quarterback. It's hard to replace a left tackle. It took us this long to replace Ronald Larry. We still haven't replaced Travis Frederick. So, things are in motion, for them to start investing, getting younger. And this is just part of it, Joe. But Tyler Smith could go back at left tackle, or they could draft Marius Mims. But he's right tackle. Yeah, but he can go play. He can go play left tackle, all right? The opposite of Tyron Smith, all right? So, when healthy, he's the best in the game. Whoever gets him is going to be lucky and great and fortunate to have him. And we're going to miss him. I really feel like we're going to miss him, especially if Tyler Smith don't go out to left tackle.
Yeah, and I really do. Right now, everybody is mocking left tackles. This sort of Mike, to me, they saw this coming. This wasn't a surprise, right? Like, they make these contracts. They already know that this is coming. So to me, no negotiation, nothing. To me, they already had this in plan. Like, okay, well, no problem. We got Tyler Smith. He's got that versatility. We're going to put him there. Guard, center. We'll figure that out. But we're okay there. So, Tyron, go ahead. Sign a deal somewhere else. We got a plan in place. You mentioned Ardarius Mims in Georgia. All right. So he's a good one. I think a lot of these guys are going to go very high, even him. You know what I mean? So to me, I think it's a lot of, I'm with fans, though. I do believe that we need a good left tackle or a guard. Let's see what the nation here is. But the Cowboys, they already had this plan. So to me, they already know what they have on hand. So they made the play. If they didn't feel good about what they have on staff, they probably would have made a stronger push or something like that. So to me, I think they are going to go in-house here, unfortunately. But, maybe these guys are getting it in with Duke Manyweather. And from all accounts, Duke Manyweather's talking really high on Bass and Hoffman. He's working out with them, building them up for this upcoming season. So you do like that. But I think fans are really, you don't want to get trapped in that tunnel vision as far as like, well, Tyron's on. Obviously, got to have a left tackle here at number 24. All right. So unless one is staring them in the face, Mike, I think this might go in another direction at number 24, Mike. I could be wrong, but they get us every year in the draft, man, right? Like, oh, every year we're like, oh, this is going to be the pick. I remember when we got Travis Frederick, Mike, we were all thinking like, a wide receiver, a defensive tackle, and they came out of here with the center, right? So,
Right.
I
But they
mean,
always surprise us. Even in 2014, you had Anthony Barr there, you had Ryan Shazier there that went to the Steelers, picked before the Cowboys, and so you look at that year, and then you hear about the Johnny Manziel gossip, and then bam, they go Notre Dame, Zach Martin, and look how that turned out. So you look at when CeeDee Lamb got drafted, you're thinking, oh, they're going to go on defense here. Defense. CeeDee Lamb kept falling. Bam, CeeDee Lamb was Mike McCarthy's first pick. It's really hard to tell, or they could trade up, trade back. It's really hard to tell with the Cowboys.
yeah, it is hard to tell, but man, they sure have been giving us, bro. And this just further, it's just kind of what I think these guys are going to do, man. I'm looking at mock drafts that have something different there. And I think we'll go through this exercise, Mike. I'm going to be Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and we're gonna play with that at the end here. We'll do a all eyes mock draft because these guys been lying to us. Oh, my all in is different. We knew it, bro.
Oh,
He's a politician now.
Jerry had to say something at the spur of that moment because we just came off an embarrassing playoff loss at home. So he had to say something, and it worked on some Cowboy fans. When they found out that it wasn't true, they're sitting all depressed, and we're sitting there like, you believe that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's a funny deal, bro. It's a funny deal. And so, you're looking at that offensive line. Cowboys probably going to go out here and do something else. You've got needs all over this roster, Mike. Besides your kicker, tight end. I was sure the hell hope there's not a tight end in the first round, but unless Brock Bowers, but even then, I'd just be like, man, what the hell, So I think that's those theories there that we were talking about there. I think that's going to affect the draft. Cowboys, it's all lies, so don't expect anything that first, second. You might get something in that third or fourth week where things start to move, Mike. In-house guys, getting extended. There's a lot riding on here. You got LVE, rumors of him retiring or not, regardless. Linebackers high on your list. We talked about wide receiver, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver, 24 is a possibility. I think first 3 rounds. That's a possibility.
It has to be.
See what else we got here in the chat box. How's everybody doing tonight? Main question. How are y'all feeling? Are y'all feeling confident with the Cowboys free agency coming up? Are we going to feel some holes, Mike? How are you feeling about, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very confident, how do you guys feel the Cowboys are going to come out of this in free agency?
10 being the worst, Joe, I'm a 10. 10 being the best, I'm a 1. All right. I don't know how you want to slice that, but they're going to hit the third, fourth wave. All right. Nothing but bridge players. You're going to get an offensive line or two. You might get a washed up linebacker. You might get, you might get an old corner. They're not going to trade for anything. They already, gave away all those mid-round picks that they usually do.
Yeah.
But I'm a 1 at aggressiveness, all right, by our Dallas Cowboys. All in to McDonald's to put salt on our McGriddle.
Let's talk about this rumor. All right. Let's talk about this rumor. Rich Eisen talking about Trey Lance. All right. Supposedly, Vikings interested in him. Cowboys probably won't say anything above a fourth. So the rumor is a third rounder for the Vikings. Don't have a third rounder, so I don't want a future pick either. So you either give us a second or forget about it, bro. But what's your thoughts on? Do you want to trade Trey Lance right now?
I think the Cowboys might. It's because they don't have any meat. That they don't have fourth. They have some comp picks, I think, or hasn't been announced yet. Fourth, fifth, sixth looks very weak in that draft department. So, and it's pending on what happens with Dak. If they restructure Dak, free up $20 million, then that gives you your answer. Trey Lance isn't going anywhere. If they extend Dak Prescott, then Trey Lance has a possibility to go somewhere, and Cooper Rush stays your backup quarterback, and then they draft a guy in the 7th round or something like that, like they did with Benucci Dookie, and then they go and develop in that position there. So it's Dak is the stick in the mud here, Joe, of how that's going to play out, and we'll find out in a week on what happens with Dak Prescott. Do they restructure, or do they give him a 5-year, $300 million contract? That's going to determine if we get rid of Trey Lance or not. And let's say Dak does get extension and the Vikings do call, Joe. They don't have a 3rd-round pick, so you're looking at a 4th and a 6th for Trey Lance.
And knowing these idiots, they'll take something less, bro. These guys, remember, this is the team that traded Amari Cooper to the Browns for, what was it? A fifth? Embarrassing. Utterly embarrassing, bro. If I'm another team, I'm looking to rip off the Cowboys for Trey Lance. And, somebody probably could do it, man. There might be a market for him. Who knows? But I wouldn't take less than a 4th. You'd say less than a 4th, you're just completely incompetent. Like, you just need to sell the damn team. But I also think I think you have a good quarterback here, man. The games that he played with San Francisco, he looked good. He's got a live arm. He's got a strong arm. He can push the ball down the field. He had a good repertoire there with Debo there early in his career. I mean, he can run this McCarthy offense, bro. This is not that complicated, man.
No, not at all. But, dude, all right, Joe, we and you talked on the phone about this, all right? And maybe I'm jumping topics here. But Jerry, I'm going to share to you guys what I talked to Joe about. Jerry didn't call McCarthy. Jerry didn't call Dak. I don't even think Jerry talked to Stephen Jones about it. Jerry picked up the phone to the 49ers and knew Trey Lance was available. Jerry said, I'll give you a 4th-round pick. They closed the deal. Jerry didn't talk to anybody. Jerry has a plan. Jerry just don't give up these draft picks and don't expect them to contribute. He gave up a 5th and a 6th for Cooks and for Stephon Gilmore, and he wanted them to be big contributors. So Jerry giving up a 4th sets a tone for something. Jerry didn't conversate with anybody. That sets a tone for something, right? So now with all these rumors, with all this negotiation tactics, when Michael Gehlken and David Hellman got on board saying that an extension possibly won't be done, that should tell you something. David Hellman and Michael Gehlken don't play around when it comes to clickbait, all right? They're straight to the point. That's why he's one of the best over there with Speak. So you look at all this, Joe. Post June 1 is a out for the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. Post June 1. So let's say we get to the trade deadline and Todd France and Dak are pissed that a deal wasn't done.
Are you there, bro?
Yeah. So Dak just stood up to the media and said, I'm confident it's going to get done, right? So let's say it doesn't get done. Dak's going to be there getting pressed by the media saying, hey, you said you had confidence that it was going to be done, right? So then they're looking at this, we want to trade. By all means, go get a trade. By that time, Joe, you would have looked at Trey Lance at minicamp. OTAs, and you'll know what you have there. Now, here's another side of that. I tweeted this out the other day. If the deal don't get done, the first round draft pick could be a quarterback pick, Joe. If nothing gets done with Dak Prescott, Cowboys could draft a quarterback in the first round, Joe. That's just what it is, Joe. So these next 7 days, Joe, if nothing gets done, it's going to be real telling about Jerry Jones, Trey Lance, and a future draft pick quarterback.
Interesting. Yes, the we're either going to do a rebuild or we're going to do the same old and get bounced, right? So, which one do you want? You want to keep getting bounced?
I think Joe's having technical difficulties. Rebuild, please. It's going to be crazy here in the next week with Dak Prescott and these Dallas Cowboys. I'm back. Joe will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Frisco Report. Remember, if you want to look at all draft content, go to thefriscoreport.com. Anywhere podcast, click that link. But, man, it's going to be really interesting to see what the Dallas Cowboys do with Dak Prescott, because I'm on day 42 of asking the Dallas Cowboys not to extend Dak Prescott. And it's looking like that could happen. And so if the Dallas Cowboys don't, we could be looking at a possible Trey Lance future as a quarterback, or we could be looking at drafting a quarterback in the first round. The big content creators ain't going to tell you this, guys, because they have a Dak narrative. But at the end of the day, it's Jerry's team and what Jerry wants. There's Joe. Welcome back, Joe.
Welcome back. My fucking internet sucks tonight, guys. Apologize for that. Yeah. I don't even know if what I was saying was being heard, bro. But what I was saying, that the face of the team is going to change. Either you keep going down the road of getting bounced early, right?
Right.
With the extension, you're going to keep getting bounced, right? We know that. Or you're going to do rebuild and get your quarterback, right?
Dude, and that makes more sense to me. I would rather build around a young guy than build around an old vet. Dak, Kirk Cousins, a few other guys you mentioned, just posted by Gelk, and Cowboys are placing the fifth-year option as a defensive end, not linebacker. Two people close to the situation said the salary difference is $2.7 million.
That's not that much difference, right? But I think they're just trying to stay away from the animosity, right? If they try to tag him as a linebacker at a lesser number, this all hell's going to break loose. So I think that's the right move there. But the Cowboys, they're going to extend Parsons. There's no doubt about that one there, Mike.
No. And a lot of people, you do this, you don't understand cap. You can't have a quarterback taking 10% of your salary cap, a defensive end taking another 10% of your salary cap, and a wide receiver taking about 7% of your salary cap. You can't have that. That's a recipe for disaster. Lamb, Parsons, or Dak, one of them has to go. There's no way. I don't care how good the cap is. Just wait until Brock Purdy's up for a contract and see how the 49ers build things. It's tough. It's hard. It's not easy building that. One of the three guys are going to go, and the writing's on the wall. Yeah, here we go to free agency in 2025.
If I'm Todd France, bro, I'm just going to say, hey, Dak, this year right now is when we're with the hot number. We can get the most from a team. Let's go try to find a trade. Raiders, rumor they want to move back into the first and get a quarterback. Guess what? Dak with Raiders, that's a good look, right? Atlanta, they're still looking for some. I think Atlanta's waiting on something, bro. The whole Justin Fields thing.
Dang it. I think we lost Joe again. Man, he's really having some internet issues. Somebody put hashtag fiber internet in the comment section. Hashtag fiber internet. Hashtag satellite internet. There he is. There he is.
It's that Elon Musk internet. What a piece of shit, man. Oh my God, dude. This internet is driving me up the wall, man. Yeah. Yeah. Crap, bro. It's probably the Chinese, man. They're trying to block us, bro. You know?
Yep. They did the same thing to me on Tic Tacs.
Let's get into Dane Brugler's mock draft, bro. Let's see if this will load without crashing the damn podcast. Here we go, guys. Hold on.
Our show, 20-minute downtime.
Here we go. Fucking little twat.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, guys. Here we go. Still got me?
Yeah. It's
right,
a Christmas miracle.
Let's look at this. This is Dane Brugler's latest mock. Came out Cinco de Marcho. All right. Caleb was, here real quick. Marlon here.
Dang it. We lost Joe again. I jinxed it. China took down social media today 2 hours. Well, maybe they're taking down Streamlabs. I don't know. We lost Joe again. Looking at Dane Brugler's mock draft, fellas. All right, let's see. Dang it. I really want to look at that mock draft, see where he put us.
Jared Verse. All right. Jackson Bowers. Did it drop again?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
God.
I like how you just came back in here like nothing happened.
Oh, man. Sorry, guys. This is shit. Let's just get to the Cowboys here before the shit crashes again.
Oh, we traded.
And so, yeah, Dane Brugler is trading out for Mike. Adonai Mitchell. The Buffalo took him. You got me?
Went to number 28.
So they traded down. We got the number 99 pick. Okay, so they traded down, and he's giving us Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle, Oklahoma, Mike.
Safe pick.
What do you think about that?
That's a safe pick, Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. Safe pick.
Let's see who 29, 30, and 31 drafted real quick. So that will justify it was a safe pick.
Trump Robinson, Latin Pong. Jordan Morgan went in there, Arizona.
Yeah, I would say it's a safe pick.
Xavier Worthy, the
combine warrior.
Next speed bust, Xavier Worthy at 32.
Yeah, that was a safe pick with Tyler Guyton.
Yeah, Tyler Guyton, man. Let's talk about it. You move back, you pick up a pick, right?
Yes.
You got Tyler Guyton, right tackle guy. You still got me?
Yeah.
So right tackle guy, you want to move him to left tackle. He doesn't have too much experience, Mike. Can he beat out? Who would he beat out? Or
He would
just
beat out Matt Walesko, Awesome Richards, Josh Ball, and a free agent they signed. They're gonna sign in a free agent left tackle. The dude's gonna suck like Chuma Adoga, but it is what it is. What do they bring back Chuma Adoga, bro? Oh man, we lost Joe again. Gosh, dang it!
Hey, no. I got one, and I'm good old fat boy Lyle Collins, bro. Huh?
What happened? You cut out again, Joe. What'd you say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said, what about Lyle Collins, bro? They bring him back.
No.
Watch, bro. Watch. I have a feeling, bro. I just have a
Dude, I was just saying I have a feeling they're going to bring back Chuma Adoga.
look at this. Steele back to left tackle. Lyle Collins at right tackle. And there you go.
I don't think Terrence Steele can play left tackle, bro. If
Can,
Terrence
bro.
Steele goes to left tackle, Dak or Trey, whoever's starting quarterback's got to suck really bad.
Oh man, get ready, bro. Get ready for that shit.
Oh, I'm ready. Never
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, that's the safe pick. That's the safe pick, man. Tyler Guyton. It only goes through here. Dane didn't go into the second round, which I wish he would have. But that's who he gave us. Tyler Guyton, Mike. What'd you think about that, bro?
No, I like it, Joe. Sorry, I was on mute there. No, like I said, it's a safe pick. You know, I like what Tyler Bright. Can he make that transition? That's the question. Some of the greats did it. Tyron Smith was one of the ones that made the transition. So it's definitely going to be just fine. All right, for that to happen.
Yeah. Mount Beckman. Is he a free agent? Danny? I haven't even heard. I haven't kept up with the Jets. But if he is, this would be a classic Will McClay reclamation project, Mike. He always likes taking former first round busts. So that could be the guy there, Mike, right?
Yeah. That very well could be.
They do it all the time.
I think we had 12 former first round picks on the team last year.
Yeah. Give him that little 1 year deal type of deal, no band-aid, and they'll go and draft other people.
No, yeah. It's a bridge player. It's definitely a bridge. You know, I'm mad at when you're building your franchise, Joe. During that free, it tells you you go to free agency during the season. Bridge player, starter. Cowboys is that bridge player. They don't bring in impact players, Joe.
They don't do it, and I think fans need to get ready for it, man. I think they really need to get ready for a different position there. It could be cornerback, especially if Gilmore's not back. I think even if he is, you still try to find somebody. Center, I think center's still in place.
I think they want to keep Tyler Biadasz for cheap. I think that's the word on the street. Tyler Biadasz could come back.
So now they bring him back. Well, you already know what you get out of him. He's okay, right? He ain't really gonna spearhead that line. So we get more of the same bullshit, running game, getting pushed into the quarterback, that kind of stuff. So I don't know, man. This offensive line, running game. We need a running back. They signed Snoop. Who was it? Snoop Connor, free agent.
Who?
Snoop Connor, free agent.
We signed a free agent running back?
Yeah, this was like a week or two ago. They signed him off the street.
Really?
Right.
Never heard of it.
That's your Rico Dowdle street camp body type of shit. That's like your Ronald Jones type of shit. So, and I don't expect them to go after Saquon Barkley or Jacobs or nothing like this. My God, do you think? I don't see them doing that either. You know,
No, they're no. They're gonna. I think they're gonna draft a running back, Jonathan Brooks out of Texas in the second round. I really do believe that. I the running back market's so wishy washy. The running back market is. I don't even trust Stephen Jones to put that contract together. We're still paying Zeke $6.5 million. Stephen Jones will screw around and give Saquon or to Josh Jacobs $18 million a year when the running back market's like 10. So I don't stay away, Stephen Jones, from the running backs in free agency. All right.
it's a fugazi, bro. It's a fugazi, right, bro? Oh man. Oh, Doris Armstrong. We're gonna let that fool walk, bro. Let me give you 6 sacks in a row, and that's it. I'm gonna disappear for the rest of the damn year, bro.
Yeah, that was
Give me a
him.
break, man. Give me a fucking break with this fucking guy. Oh, we gotta bring back Dorrance. For what? That same shit?
Dude,
What's wrong with some of these fans, bro?
out of that whole list, Tyron Smith was the only guy that I wanted them to keep.
He was it, bro. That was it. He was the only guy. That's what I'm saying. They had this already in plan. They're gonna go with in-house guys and maybe a draft pick at center or something, bro. But I don't even think first round. They're trying to prove a point all of a sudden. Oh, when we can't keep drafting first round old linemen, first round running backs. It's all lies, bro. I think they're gonna do it. Maybe they do. Go ahead and do it because they've been lying already, bro.
After this past draft class, though, Joe, I think Jerry. I mean, someone has to say something to him. Like, you realize that you try to build through the draft, and your last draft was complete crap. Like, they really are that arrogant. They think that they're the best drafters in the league.
No, they are,
Like,
bro. Yeah,
after that, and it's getting worse every year. It's getting worse.
it's getting worse, bro. And nobody's holding McClay accountable, bro. And then all the excuses will come. Oh well, he's not really in. It's still the Joneses and this and that. Like it's an excuse on every corner here. You know what I mean? So, but I think if you want to get back on track, you got to go with your bread and butter. Get your damn offensive lineman and call it a day.
Yeah.
They scare me when they go outside of that because that's their bread and butter. Outside of that, you really don't know, man. You're rolling the dice.
Then that's exactly what they're gonna do, Joe.
And they got burnt. They got burnt with Mozzie, so that's probably gonna make them go, "Oh shit, let's go back to our bread and butter. O lineman, get us a center, JPJ, Zach Frazier, one of these guys. Maybe Barton. One of these guys, BB. I mean, there's a lot of good O lineman guard kind of guys. Tackles will be available. The BYU kid, I like him as a guard. He could kick out Tyler. Tyler still gives you that versatility. So, but man, I wish they would really fix the center spot. I mean, that would really, I think, fix this whole damn line. I mean, Frederick, he was a game changer for the line, man.
Oh, he was the best.
We got a super chat in the house, Devin Garcia. What's up, bros? Here we go. Would you guys double down on O-line in the first 2 rounds for the draft? For example, maybe center and left tackle. Cowboys almost did this, Mike, back in 2014. They took Zach Martin. The very next pick, they wanted to take. Oh, what was that guy's name for the Panthers?
Michael Orr.
No, it wasn't him. Oh man, forget his name, but he
was a Raven anyway. I'm way off.
He was a. They were gonna double dip. They were gonna do that, but they ended up going and getting D. Lawrence. Mm-hmm. So they almost did it in 2014. Would I do that and double dip? Hell yeah, man. If I want to really solidify the running game, give Dak the protection, center and left tackle, man, I would do it. You could do it.
You could, but I think it's too rich. At the glaring need of linebacker, running back, if you sign Tyler Biotis, you don't have to double dip. If you look at TJ Bass, Brock Hoffman, I think double dipping. I understand why they would, but I think that's just too rich, especially because you're missing out on a whole bunch of linebackers in that second round. You're missing out on a whole bunch of running backs in that second round. So I think it's too rich, bro.
Super chat in the house, bro. Thank you very much, Devin. We do appreciate that, man.
You don't think it'll be too rich, Joe? Or the music too loud?
Here we go.
Do you think that would be too rich? Joe, can you hear me? Can you hear me or not?
Why does that song go on so long?
Is it still going on?
No, it finally finished, bro. God dang.
Did you hear what I had to say or no?
Yeah, is it too rich? I would double dip, but not back to back. I would go. I wouldn't mind a tackle or even guard in the first round, and I think you can pick up. I think you can get a center in the third. You could probably push center to the third. Get you a Limmer, get you a Tortellini, whatever. Wisconsin, just keep the Wisconsin train coming through here. All right. Keep that train coming. And rock and roll, bro. But you got to get a running back, bro, because they talk about you need a running game. You still need a damn good-ass running back. If they try to give us the running back by committee crap, dude, forget it, bro. Give me
Never good.
A good running back. I think you got to come out with a good running back in the first 4 rounds somewhere.
Dang it, we lost him. Unless he's doing a really good mannequin challenge.
Fuck me, that fell off again. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're back now. You're doing a real good mannequin challenge, Joe. You were doing real good at the mannequin challenge. But you didn't have to leave. You were back. You were just doing one heck of a mannequin challenge.
You got to have a good running back, bro. You got to have it, bro. You got to have a real good running back in here, bro.
A good running back indeed, Joe.
Eckler. Said Eckler. No, Eckler's another injury-prone little dude. I
think we lost him again. The mannequin challenge is back. Hashtag mannequin challenge. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday night. Wonderful Taco Tuesday. Spit it out, Joe. R.I.P. Wi-Fi. Hashtag internet glitch. Man. If I know Joe, Joe's pissed. Hashtag mannequin challenge. There it is right there. Joe needs to get off dial-up. Don't pick up the house phone. Maybe that's what it is. Someone's picking up the house phone while he's on dial-up. I think that's what's going on with Joe. You cannot get on back in the day, for you young folks, you couldn't get on the phone if you were on AOL dial-up. American Online is what AOL stands for you young folks that don't know. Yeah. You couldn't pick up the phone. What's crazy is when you called somebody, all right, on the house phone, right? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? So if you have two phones in the house, you could pick it up real quietly and you could listen in on the conversation. Get all the tea, get all the gossip from your siblings. It was good stuff back in the day. It really was. I don't know if Joe had a mock draft plan today or not. I honestly don't know. I don't have access to see the background. True, I remember that crap. Hey, I ain't lying to you, AL. I'm not lying. Joe's using the good old net browser, Netscape. Wow. Yeah, his little folder going into the internet connection. The little blue bar with the little squares. There goes the folders. The little squares getting bigger. Yeah. Man, times changed. I remember seeing on the news that internet is going to be ran through your cable line. God, I remember seeing that on the news. Everyone was freaking out. They're going to have internet through cable? It's supposed to be faster than dial-up? And it was, too. It was. Come on, Joe, feed the hamsters. Right on the track. AOL chat rooms was bomb. Danny Savage, I was 12, 13 in there. Do you guys remember the abbreviation of ASL? Let me know. Someone put in the comment section. Show your age real quick. Put in the comment section what ASL stood for. Let's see who gets it right. Do you guys remember what ASL stood for? Put it in the comment section. Don't be Googling, young guys, either. Don't be Googling it. Big Joe, you got it right. That's what it was. Before you even started a chat, it was ASL, question mark. Yep, that's what it was. That's what it was. Big Joe got it right. Yep, Montana got it. AOL said, don't remember. Yep, that's before you started any chat. And then if you were, 11, 12, 13, if you were my age, you were a slow typer. And so you would put in there, 25 male Texas, right? And so they would be, 23 female, whatever. And so they were like, so what do you like to do? And then you would have to type back, obviously, but I was a slow typer. They would always catch on to it. You're not, you type too slow. Dang it. I shot my shot and I typed too slow. Messed it all up. Yep. Those days were crazy. I was 18 for so many years. I was 18 for a long time. From like 8 to 13. Yeah, I don't know where Joe's at. I don't even know how we got on this conversation. Oh, yeah, because Joe got some Afghan internet. That's what it is. Whew. That's an inside joke, by the way. Y'all wouldn't know that joke. But no, I don't know. Should I call Joe? Let's call Joe. He's probably resetting his router. Let's see. There he is. There's the man of the hour.
Oh, man. Dude, from what I've seen, it's the AWS attack from earlier. And apparently the host is running off the AWS. So it's not my connection, it's the host. So it's kind of out of my hands. So a lot of people are experiencing streaming right now, going through AWS, Amazon servers. So apologize for that, guys. We had a good show, nevertheless. Mike, any closing thoughts before we cut out tonight?
Nope, we had a good conversation about chat rooms back in the day.
Yeah, man. I remember that, bro. I remember them. You would get the disc with 500 minutes on there back in the day.
No floppy disk.
Yeah. What a time. What a time to be alive, bro. But yeah, man, that's where we're at right now. This time next week we'll be covering Free Agency Frenzy. Fun, bro. We're gonna have some closure, obviously, on what these guys are gonna be doing, Mike. But that's all we have tonight, guys. Let everybody know where they can find you if they haven't already, Mike.
I got to do this quick before we shout out again. _ Cowboys Corner on Twitter. Cowboys Corner right here on YouTube. Y'all subscribe.
Yeah, guys, we do appreciate you guys. Pound that like button like you do that side chick. Pound that button, baby. Peace out, everybody.